Yo, thanks for tuning to the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland. Really appreciate the love. So, something that's been weighing on me recently um, about reparations. Now, you know, I know that we have, people out there that's, still in the fields fighting, to try to get us reparations. Um, and that's great. Um, but I guess the thing that I wanted to speak on is because a lot of times when we speak about reparations, the first thing that white people, say is things about slavery and about how, they didn't have nothing to do with slavery and they wasn't here for slavery and all the other stuff. But you guys did a lot more to black people than slavery. And you guys stole a lot of money and land after slavery. Like really during like the Reconstruction era, during like the Jim Crow era, when you guys was running around, killing black people because they wanted to vote or because elections didn't go their way, they would literally kill black people for voting. But I want to go through and just say some massacres that happened. So December 14th, 1763. Conestoga Massacre, July 13th, 1863, New York City draft riots and massacre. April 12th, 1864, Union soldiers massacred at Fort Pillow. December 9th, 1864, Ebenezer Creek Massacre. May 1st through the 3rd, 1866, Memphis Massacre. July 30th, 1866, New Orleans Massacre. September 19th, 1868, Camilla Massacre. September 28th, 1868, Opelousas Massacre. Uh, Hold on, let's go. I'm not done. Um, September, oh, no, damn. October 25th, 1868, St. Bernard Parish Massacre. April 13th, 1873, Colfax Massacre. November 3rd, 1874, White League attacks black voters. December 7th, 1874, Vicksburg Massacre. September 4th, 1875, Clinton, Mississippi Massacre. July 8th, 1876, Hamburg Massacre. November 3rd, 1883, Danville Massacre. March 17th, 1886, Carroll County Courthouse Massacre. May 27th, 1887, Massacre at Hales Canyon. November 23rd, 1887, Thibodeau Massacre. August 5th, 1896, Polk County Massacre. November 10th, 1898, Wilmington Massacre. August 14th, 1908, Springfield Massacre. July 29th, 1910, Slocum Massacre in Texas. July 19th, 1919, white mobs in uniform attack African Americans who fight back in Washington, D.C. July 27, 1919, Red Sunburn in Chicago. September 30th, 1919, Elaine Massacre. November 22nd, 1919, Bogalusa Labor Massacre, attack on interracial solidarity. November 2nd, 1920, the Ocoee Massacre. May 31st, 1921, the Tulsa Massacre. January 1st, 1923, Rosewood Massacre. December 29th, 1923, terror attack on African Americans in Ketcher, Arkansas. February 8th, 1968, Orangeburg Massacre. June 17th, 2015, Charleston Church Massacre. May 14th, 2022, Buffalo Massacre. So, from, let's just say, minus the last two, which is the Charleston Church Massacre and the Buffalo Massacre, all these massacres that happened throughout history, a lot of black people were killed during these massacres. And I could just think like there was probably some bloodlines eliminated during these massacres. There were times where white people killed whole families. And then after they killed the whole family, I'm quite sure they would take their land. Okay. I'm almost positive that the majority of the white people that have power and are elite and are multimillionaires and things of that nature, I guarantee if we go back into their timelines, into their history timeline, Their ancestors were some of the people out here killing black people and stealing their land. That's why they're able to be so successful now, because that the things that they have that they're passing down from generation to generation was stolen from black people. So that's really why I feel like reparations is definitely needed, because throughout history, you guys haven't, white people have done nothing but kill and steal from black people. Even going back to the, Black Wall Street, that was a massacre where you guys ran us out of Tulsa and things of that nature. So when you run us out of a state or a city, what do you guys do with the city that you run us out of? You take it over. I mean, just like Lake Lanier, everybody's heard about Lake Lanier. That was another, prominent, positive black community that white people came in and killed black people and ran them out, and then flooded the city and made it a lake, to just bury the history. So I'm all for reparations, and I really think that it's not about the slavery. Like, slavery was a big part of it, and I think that a lot of times we go to that slavery thing because we look at other people like going through the Holocaust. All right, well, they did go through the Holocaust, and they did get reparations for that. But after the Holocaust, were there still people running around massacring them, stealing their land, taking their money, killing their kids? No. You know what I'm saying? They got their reparations, and they kept on living and being, part of the community and thriving. While black people, we get killed, we get murdered, we get, our land stolen from us and things of that nature. And then white people get to go on like everything is okay. And the shit was never okay. Stealing is not okay. Killing is not okay. And from the numbers I just told you, from all the massacres I just spoke about, that's a lot of killing of black people. And that's a lot of stealing of black people's land and their money. So, in my opinion, that's why we need reparations, because of all the things that you guys have done after slavery. Like, yeah, slavery was an atrocity for sure. But what about all the shit that came after that? Redlining, the systematic oppression. And once again, these are not part of the massacres. The massacres are their own thing. Like, massacres. Like, white people were running around in Ku Klux Klan's robes, killing black people like it ain't shit. Okay, killing them. And once again, after they kill them, they are taking their land. I mean, just think about it. This is a white supremacist system, and it was a white supremacist system back then. So you could probably kill a family of black people and go to the courthouse and be like, yeah, this land is empty, and I want to claim it, or some shit. And the courthouse would probably be like, all right, bet, because you white, and the courthouse is white. Like, the fuck? They're gonna do whatever you ask them to do. So that's why I feel like these white folks, especially the ones that have the millions and billions of dollars, you got that shit from stealing from black people. Your ancestors were stealing from black people. Were killing and stealing from black people. So reparations is something that it's owed to us. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like we need it or no shit like that. You owe that shit to us. Like, we deserve the shit. Like, we deserve reparations for all the shit that white people have put us through in this country. Period. So, shout out to the Zen Education Project. That's where I got the information for all these massacres. I do talk about them a little bit on my YouTube page if you want to go check that out. The Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland YouTube page. And these massacres I'm talking about, man, these massacres was bad. They was killing a lot of black people. And like I said, I could just imagine how many bloodlines they wiped out, killing all these black people. So, yeah, reparations is a must, man. So, I think we need to start talking about that more, because everybody has their own thing that's going on right now, right? Tariffs and all this other bullshit with the government and with the president. We just want reparations. We just want what we are owed. We want back what you guys stole from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys stole everything. You guys stole this fucking country. Like, even, thinking back, I had to tell my son, the truth about, Christopher Columbus, because in school they still teach that Christopher Columbus discovered America. And in the same sentence, they will say Christopher Columbus discovered America, and when he got here, the Indians, there were Indians here. So how can Christopher Columbus discover some shit that people are already here? So he discovered it. The mentality, I guess, is Christopher Columbus didn't know. Christopher Columbus discovered it for himself. It wasn't that America was empty. It's just that Christopher Columbus got here and he didn't know what the fuck it was. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, this is okay, let's go and start killing people and taking people's land and shit like that. The shit that you guys have been doing for the whole time you guys have been on this planet, from what I understand. So, yeah, make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, know what to do. Really appreciate the love. And, yeah, man, this is, reparations is due. Like, that's what we need to start focusing on, getting these fucking reparations. Y'all niggas, y'all white folks owe us. I'm not going to say every single white person in this world, but I really want to say every single white person in this world, because none of you white folks are going to give up your white privilege to, you know what I'm saying, help us, with our plight. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, I'm quite sure, I'm positive, if we go back into the history of these Rothschilds and these Walmarts and these, big corporations, I'm quite sure even the Zuckerbergs, even them motherfuckers, even telling you, if they white and they in a position of power, we need to take a long look at their history and see, what their forefathers and their ancestors was doing back in the day. Because I'm quite sure they was running around in Ku Klux Klan hoods too, killing motherfuckers and taking their land as well. So it is what it is, but I just needed to get that off my chest because we need reparations. That shit is overdue. So make sure you guys click the link in the bio if you like what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys leave a comment. We appreciate the love. Peace.